guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be filming another Q&A because I love these and you guys love them as well, apparently, because you tell me. So I'm going to go onto my Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, you know what I'm going to say is down below. By the way guys, just a little update before I get started on this video. I actually have a new Snapchat. I always put my Snapchat link in the description of my videos, but I actually decided to get a new one, and I'll tell you guys just quickly the reason why I decided to get a new one. When I first got Snapchat, I didn't really think I was ever going to use it as like a YouTube thing. I thought it was always just going to be like, you know, a friendly sort of thing. And then, so I added people and, you know, would kind of Snapchat to them. And then sometimes I would just delete people because, I don't know, I either just didn't really care for them anymore or I just didn't really Snapchat them. But because people started to add me on YouTube, obviously like most people that use Snapchat as a YouTube sort of thing typically set their like profile thing to public so that everybody can view their snaps and they don't have to like specifically add people as friends. When I added everybody and said that everyone could see my story, even people that had added me on Snapchat from like ages ago that I had deleted could still see my story, and people that I just didn't want to be seeing my personal life on Snapchat were seeing my story. So the only thing I could really do was add people as friends and then just have that only my friends could see my snaps, which is a lot because I get a lot of requests from like YouTube to add me on Snapchat. So I was going to have to add every single person that added me on Snapchat, and it just got to the point where it was a little bit too much. I had so many friends on Snapchat and so many people were sending me stories and stuff like that it just got a bit overwhelming. So I was like, I can either post it to public and then just go and like block people that add me if I don't want them to see my story, or I can just get a whole new Snapchat. So I have a whole new Snapchat which is set to public now, so I'll put the new link down below. But yes, I've been posting a lot more on Snapchat, so if you want to go follow me on my new Snapchat, that is where it's at. So I posted a picture on Instagram and asked you guys to send me in your questions, so I'm just going to read through it. The first question, hang on a minute, haven't loaded it. The first question is from KK24XO, and she wants to know, how old were you when you had your first kiss? So I get this question like really confused because I don't really know whether your first kiss was just like your first little like pecky sort of kiss or whether it was like your first full-on kiss. My first little like was with this boy called Seymour, legit Seymour, S-E-Y-M-O-U-R, Seymour. I think we were in like year maybe like 3 or 4, I don't know. He came over to play. Anyways, he came over to play at my house and we were going down a slippery dip, and I used to have this thing when I was little where if somebody made me laugh really hard, I'd wee myself. So he was really funny and he was making me laugh and I weed myself down the slippery dip, and then we went into my house and we were in my mum and dad's bed. Like we weren't doing anything, we were just laying under the covers, and I remember my mum came in and she's like, guys, get out. She didn't know what we were doing, but we were in like year 3 and 4, like we were obviously not doing anything. We had no idea what anything was, but I remember he was my first little kiss. I actually think we kissed on the slippery dip, so hashtag cute, ship it, Seymour and Jess, G-more, J-more. But if we're talking about like first full-on like real kiss, that was in year 10, I think it was, with this boy. It was disgusting. It was weird. The next question is from Ali Shay. What is your favourite TV show? My favourite TV show is Home and Away. I've been watching Home and Away forever. I've mentioned it quite a few times on this channel. It's like an Australian kind of like TV soap drama sort of thing. It's been on for so long, like I think like over 15 years it's been on for, and it is absolutely amazing. I've been watching it since I was 8. I barely ever miss an episode. So yes, that is my all-time favorite TV show. Next question is from Amy Gomez. What is your best childhood memory? I would probably say my best childhood memory was, I remember when I used to do dancing of a Friday. So it was always good because like school was finished and it was a weekend, and I used to go to dancing class in the hall with all of my friends, and then after dancing my mum would pick me up, and we would always go to this like takeaway restaurant and get like takeaway food for dinner on a Friday, and then we would go home and we would eat it and I would watch Home and Away, and I just can always remember that memory. So I always feel like that must be like a really good memory. Next question is from 2 Rads. Describe your dream wedding. Oh, well, hang on a minute. Okay, so my dream wedding would totally be, I don't even have a boyfriend. No, my dream wedding would totally be, I don't really know, to be honest with you. It's not something that I really think about. I plan on getting a wedding planner because I hate planning things, so I don't even know what my dream wedding would be. I would probably say, to be honest with you, I want it to be in a church. I'm not religious. Can you have weddings in churches when you're not religious? I really hope so, because I want it to be in a church. I want it to be in like a really big cathedral church, and I want to wear like a really nice white dress that's quite like lacy at the top, not like lacy, but like a nice kind of embellished top, and then sort of like the bigger like curtsy curtain thing that's round. This is why I'm getting a wedding planner. And yeah, I want to like do that, and then it to be like really nice, like outside, like it to be really white and floral, and just like almost like an overgrown hedge of trees that have white flowers and lights on them, where I can either get married in there or in the cathedral, but I'm pretty sure I want that there just for like photos and stuff, and just for it to be really green, and then maybe to go in the church and have the church be like, basically like, you know, Kate and Will, like the prince and the princess, pretty much exactly the same. Next question is from Amy Gomez. Who was your first boyfriend? So once again, like first official boyfriend, like real official boyfriend, was in year 10. I don't want to say his name. It's actually, when we broke up, it was the hardest relationship ever to get over. Does anyone else get like that? Like, I was with someone for like a year and a half, and breaking up with them was really not that hard. Like, I really wasn't that upset. But the most upset I've ever been is my first ever boyfriend, even though we only dated for like a month and it literally was nothing, but that's like the worst breakup I've ever gone through. Next question is from Shaja Kalen. Favorite YouTuber? P.S. You're my favorite. I just got lipstick on my finger trying to do art for you. I have quite a few favorite YouTubers, to be honest with you. Miranda Sings obviously is a huge favorite of mine. Shane Dawson, I love him. I love Brittany Saunders. I love Joe Sugg, he's hilarious. Oh, Comedy Shorts Gamer, I absolutely love him. Deji is hilarious. I love Samantha from Battlelash. I think she's gorgeous, and I love all of her tutorials. I love Megan Rinks, just everything about her, like her vlog channel, her main channel, just every single channel, and everything she does is amazing. Next question is from Anonymous Girl 3. What's your favorite fast food chain? Mackie D's, McDonald's, Macca's. That's Queen. What is your favorite makeup product? In terms of like just a general makeup product, I'd probably have to say foundation. My skin is never on fleek, so I have to cover that shit up like nothing. Eloise Bolton said, what videos do you like filming the most? I'd probably say my favorite videos to film are story videos, to be honest, which is really great because those are the videos that you like. I love filming and editing them because I actually crack myself up. Courtney wants to know, how do you do your eyebrows? Wax, pluck, etc. I tweeze my eyebrows. I don't really wax them. I have waxed them before, but I hate waxing. It hurts so much. So I tweeze them, and then I typically fill them in with either the Anastasia Dip Brow or just like a powder. 4 men, 5 year. What was your favorite subject at school? My favorite subject at school was probably art. Not the practical side. I was terrible at the practical side. I remember this one time, like we had to do some sort of sculpture, and you could pick like anything that you wanted. So some people did like a paper sculpture and whatever. But you had to sort of include, I think, some sort of natural element. So you could do like rocks or something like that. I had no idea what to do. This is so embarrassing. I can't believe I did this. I was so upset, and I said to my mum, I don't know what I meant to do for this stupid art sculpture. I have no idea. So basically she ended up doing it for me, and it was a canvas, like a small canvas, painted with green with twigs stuck on it. Literally just twigs stuck on with glue, and I handed that in as my art sculpture. But I was really good at art theory, so that's why I liked art. I also liked hospitality just because I love to eat, and I also did really good in the theory part of that as well. Babe Bethany, what's your favorite thing about yourself? Well, I don't know if she means physically or personality-wise. Physically, I'd probably say my favorite thing about myself is, and I'm not being vain, I'm just being confident. I like my lips. I've overdrawn them today, but generally my lips are pretty like, okay. I also quite like my eye colour. Sometimes I don't like my eye colour, like I'd rather brown eyes. And I also have a weird eye shape where it kind of like is funny. I don't know if you guys can tell, but like I think this eye is like smaller than this one, and it has like a different hood on it. It's really annoying. I don't want to get eye surgery because it's not that big of a deal, but it's really annoying. But I do like my eye colour. I think it's really nice and green. And personality wise, I really love my humour. I think my humour's great and I love it, and most people like my humor, most people. So yeah, my humor, and I also like that I'm quite an optimistic person. Like, I can worry about things, but I never really get that negative. I'm always really optimistic and I always think everything will work out, so I quite like that about my personality. Next question is from 2MCB. What is your most embarrassing moment and when did it happen? I have a full video on my most embarrassing moment, so go check that out. It was about one time that this boy found out that I liked him and everyone thought that I peed, basically, just in general. I have a couple questions from, some people ask me like multiple questions. You naughty things, I didn't say to do that. Just kidding. What are your future goals? My future goals, to be successful, to grow my channel even bigger than what it is, to be financially stable, to be really happy in my life and really content with what I'm doing. If you could have any talent, what would it be? Definitely singing. I sometimes think I'm not a bad singer at all, but I really feel like I am. Sometimes I record myself on my voice memos and I'm like, oh damn. If you could be good at anything career-wise, what would you do? Probably singing, although I don't know if I would like to be a singer. I think it would be a lot of pressure and a lot of hard work. Or like just, I'd love to be really good at like something that earns you a lot of money, but you don't have to work as much, which is pretty much nothing. I could be Kim Kardashian. Next questions are from Jazz. What was the most trouble you've ever gotten into when you were young? Probably stealing, which I've done a whole video on that too, so go check that out. What's the weirdest dream that you've ever had? I have a lot of weird dreams. None of my dreams ever make sense at all. Like, just for instance, last night, I'll tell you my dream that I had last night. I was basically, it was really hot. We're back at my hometown. Me and a bunch of people that I can't remember who it was. The only person I can remember that I was with was Joe Sugg. I don't know why I had a dream about him. I literally have no idea. I wasn't even thinking about him. And anyway, so we got there and it was like 50 degrees. It was so hot and we went swimming, but where we went swimming is like a field. Like there was nothing, there was water there, but it's a field typically. Like in my mind, where we went swimming was a field. And he was just really like onto me. Like he was like, oh, we're going to spend like the next 28 days together and let's go find out what we're going to do. It wasn't a bad dream, I will be honest with you. I do like a bit of Joey. The weirdest dream I probably ever had was one time I was in bed. This was when I was like 5 years old and I woke up and I looked down on my floor and there was like thousands and thousands of crabs, like little tiny crabs running around. I must have gone to the beach or something, but that was a pretty weird dream. Next question is from KK24XO. Have I already done a question from her? Yes, you's naughty. Asking me multiple questions. Thank God though, because otherwise I'd have like 5. How many siblings do you have? I'm actually an only child, believe it or not. Every single like person in my family that's considered a sibling is not blood related. So I have 3 step siblings and then I have a half sister and a half brother. R4Y Chul. Why are you so perfect? I don't know. Charlie4933, if you could eat one thing for the rest of your life, what would it be? I love you. Love you too. I would probably eat, I always think about this because my first initial thing would be like Doritos, but then that wouldn't be very nutritious, would it? I'd probably say that I would eat tortillas. Beef tortillas with cheese and lettuce. Is that counting? Because then technically like you're getting protein, you're also getting like a little bit of fiber. The Beauty Bandit Oz. Can we meet up for a coffee? Yes, of course we can. Chrissy baby, how's everything been since your big job decision? I hope all is well. Thank you so much for that, Chrissy. Yes, everything has been really good. It was such a good thing for me to leave that job. I'm so much happier now, and I have mentioned in another video, but I do have another job and I will be moving and relocating for that job in like the next month or so. So yes, everything worked out well. It clearly was the right time to do it, and clearly everything happens for a reason. So yes. She also wanted to know, if you come to America, can we be besties? Yes, we can be besties. We're already besties. So that is basically it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and I hope you guys like these Q&As. Don't forget to keep an eye out on my Instagram if you want any more Q&As, because I will do them again on my Instagram. So anyways, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and I will see you all very, very soon. Bye! Oh my god, literally loving the song Adore by Ariana Grande. I mean, can she do no wrong?